So today, we're going to dive into a piece of technology that could genuinely revolutionize life for the backbone of India's economy. It's farmers. It's called KisanAI. And get this, it's an AI assistant that works not through some complex app, but through a simple chat. Let's see how it's completely changing the game.
So why is something like this so important? Well, this slide just nails the core problem. On one side, you have the typical tech experience that's offered to a farmer. A complex app that eats up data, probably needs a fancy phone, and oh yeah, it's only in English. But on the other side, a simple chat. It works on any phone, there's nothing to download, and it speaks your language. That right there is the digital divide that has left millions of farmers behind.
And the scale of this divide is just massive. We are talking about challenges that affect over 100 million farmers all across India. And these aren't just minor inconveniences. No, these are very real barriers to getting information, to accessing resources, and at the end of the day, to making a living. So what exactly are these barriers? Well, first up, there's a huge information gap. Farmers often just can't get timely, expert advice when they need it most. Then you've got that language barrier, with almost all digital tools being built for English speakers. Add in the sheer complexity of the tech and a total lack of real-time market prices, and what you get is a system that leaves farmers disconnected and really vulnerable. And this isn't just an abstract problem. It has absolutely devastating consequences. That number you see, 20 to 30%, that's the average amount of a harvest that's lost simply because a crop disease wasn't caught in time. That is a direct hit to a farmer's income, and it can literally be the difference between a profitable year and falling deep into debt. So how in the world do you solve a problem this big? Well, not with more complexity, that's for sure. You do it by flipping the entire script. The solution is rooted in this idea of zero friction, meeting farmers in the digital places they already know, use, and trust. And that leads us to a really powerful question, one that gets right to the heart of this whole innovation. What if the most advanced agricultural tool you could give a farmer wasn't another app they had to download, but a conversation they could start with just a simple message? So this is what we really mean by zero friction. It's about systematically tearing down every single one of those barriers, the app download, the confusing menus, the language restrictions, to make technology feel as natural and as easy as just talking to another person. And the platform they chose to make this a reality? Telegram. Now, what's so brilliant about this choice is just how practical it is. It's a lightweight app, it works really well, even on spotty 4G networks in rural areas, and for millions of people, there's absolutely zero learning curve. It's just genius in its simplicity. Okay, let's pull back the curtain and see how this zero-friction idea actually comes to life as a powerful AI farming assistant. We're going to look at how KisanAI takes that simple chat interface and turns it into a source of expert advice that shows up in seconds. The process honestly could not be easier. A farmer just opens up Telegram, finds the KisanAI bot, and sends a picture of a plant that's not doing so well, or even just a voice note asking a question in their own local dialect. And that's it. Instantly, they get AI-powered advice sent right back. Now, the star of the show is this feature they call the crop doctor. A farmer snaps a photo of a leaf, and the AI uses computer vision to figure out what's wrong with an incredible 95% accuracy rate. But it doesn't just stop there. It then suggests the exact chemical or organic cure they need. This is a total game changer. And KisanAI is so much more than just a crop doctor. It's got a Mundi spy that gives real-time market prices, helping farmers get a fair price and not get taken advantage of. There's a scheme hunter that instantly checks if they're eligible for government support programs they might not even know about. Plus, it gives them hyper-local weather forecasts, and, maybe most importantly, it does all of this in over 15 different Indian languages. So, you've got all these incredibly powerful tools, all wrapped up into one simple chat. You have to be wondering, how does it all run so smoothly? What's the magic behind the curtain? Let's take a quick peek at the engine that's powering this whole conversation. This table breaks it all down beautifully. The brains of the operation? That's OpenAI's GPT-4 handling the reasoning. For the language part, it uses the Indian government's own Bhashini API for all those translations. The backend runs on Cloudflare Workers, which is just a fancy way of saying it's serverless and lightning fast, even on slow connections. And it pulls that live market data directly from official government sources. Now, an idea this powerful is only as good as its real-world impact, right? So let's look at how KisanAI is growing from a cool concept into a tool that is making a tangible difference for people all across the nation.
And the early results are just so impressive. The numbers show that KisanAI has already helped over 10,000 farmers. It's detected more than 50,000 different crop diseases, and it's doing it all in over 15 languages. These aren't just statistics on a chart. They represent thousands of harvests, thousands of livelihoods that have potentially been saved.
And believe me, they are not stopping here, not even close. The vision for the future is even bigger. The roadmap includes integrating with WhatsApp to reach even more people, and then a dedicated mobile app for those who want extra features. But the real destination, the end game goal for 2026, is a full-blown marketplace to connect farmers directly with you and me, cutting out the middlemen for good. This quote from the creators really just captures the massive ambition of this project. We are not just building a chatbot, we are building the operating system for rural India that speaks their language. It's about creating an entire digital ecosystem from the ground up, built on accessibility and trust. So we'll end with this thought. The story of KisanAI isn't just about farming. It's a really powerful lesson in innovation. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other huge global challenges in healthcare and education could we tackle, not by asking people to adopt some new complex technology, but by embedding intelligence right into the simple, everyday tools they already know how to use? It's something to think about.